Provide right now. I know you guys got plenty of questions. I have plenty of questions myself. I don't have the answers to them right now. We're going to plan on going to headquarters, all right, just because that's closer to the scene for me. I can get back and forth a lot quicker. So that's where I'll provide further statements as the night goes on, is outside of headquarters. If it happens to get secure there, I will text all of you, I'll call all of you, and we're probably looking somewhere on Mound Street to change the location for you guys to congregate, so that way I can give you more information closer to the scene. But for right now, we're planning on headquarters. As that changes, I'll communicate with you all, so that way you know where to go for further statements throughout the night.
What's the officer's condition?
Currently in surgery. We don't have an updated condition right now.
Is that 4 suspects total?
I believe three. I believe three. Yes, 1 suspect deceased, 2 suspects still out. I do not have any description right now. Of course, with a scene like this, there's multiple descriptions that are given out, so our officers are trying to work through that to get a more defined description. If we happen to get photos, I promise you I'll get those sent out as soon as possible.
Where was the officer shot?
I'm not going to go into those details right now. That's all BCI thing. BCI's on scene at the freeway doing their investigation for the officer-involved shooting. There's multiple officers that fired, so it's going to be a lengthy process.
How long do you think that highway will be shut down?
It's going to be shut down for some hours. I mean, I'm throwing out a rough number. I would say 4 or 5 hours probably.
How many agencies are involved in searching for suspects?
I don't know. I don't have that answer. I've been told multiple, but I do not know.
Was they in
2,400.
Was they in pursuit of the suspect?
That's what it appears. I can't confirm that right now because I haven't got the details from the scene, but it appears that we pursued the suspect vehicle on 70 eastbound. It ended somewhere around Mound Street. I do not know how it ended, but that's what it appears right now.
Was the bank robbery successful or attempted?
I do not have those details either to provide you right now. I just responded to a bank robbery, provided suspect description vehicle, located that vehicle, pursued it on 70 eastbound.
No one else, no other bystanders were hurt?
As far as I know right now, nobody else hurt. We have 1 suspect deceased. I wouldn't be able to tell you if the 2 suspects still out are injured or not. I don't have that information to tell you. I don't know if there's any evidence to provide that right now. And we have an officer who's been hurt.
No one was hurt today.
Not to my knowledge, no.
Are suspects in the car that you guys found and chased?
What do you mean by that?
Do you know like what vehicle the suspect?
We're not going to go into details of that because I haven't confirmed any of that, and I don't want to give you guys false information.
Just to make sure, 1 suspect dead, 1 in custody.
1 suspect dead, 2 out.
2 out. Okay, gotcha.
Nobody else in custody. Okay, so we'll plan on, if I can, I mean, it's going to take me a while to get up to the freeway, try to get some basic information. Let's plan on, I know this doesn't help you for your newscast, but let's plan on 7. Okay, 7 o'clock. I'll provide an updated statement at headquarters. If it is changed, hopefully by then we have more to provide and it's secure there. I'll move you guys. Right now, my initial thought is the parking lot entrance of the old Cooper Stadium. It's kind of my initial thought. Once again, it's not secure over there right now, so do not go over there. But if we get a secured area, that's where I'm hoping it will be.
So I'm going to show you right now, this is from the ODOT cam on I-70 at Mound Street. Really quick, this is going to change very fast, but you can see that it is still marked off. They're anticipating it's going to be marked off for a few more hours right now, but the bulk of the investigation is beyond that signage on the left-hand side of your screen. So that is where we've been focusing on. I'm going to pull away the lower third here so you can see where the cones are blocked off. Here again, I-70 at Mound Street. Basically what's been happening, so ODOT controls these cameras. What they've been doing is moving these away from the investigation. So we've only been getting a couple second looks at what's actually going on. But you can see in the distance there, so if you look toward where the city is, that's where you can see most of the attention from all of the first responders and the officers, and then the cones that line it and cut it off basically on the onbound ramp eastbound. This is something that is going to be taking quite some time. This investigation is going to be taking hours before they will reopen this point. So, of course, everybody in the area should be asked to avoid it. What we still don't know: full condition of the officer who is in surgery. We do not know the identities or any identifying things about the 2 suspects that were involved in this. We do not know the identity of the third one that was shot and killed by officers. We also don't know how widespread this was, and in addition to that, don't know if any other people were hurt in this chase and ultimately in the shooting, and we also don't know exactly what could be happening with those 2 suspects. We are anticipating, kind of, that update to come around 7 o'clock. Now, this is going to be very fluid throughout the day. Of course, we're going to update you with all the information both on air and online, but the fluidity of the situation requires that police won't really give us an update until they have something to give. So whether that be the identities of the people involved, whether that be the identity of the officer, an update on the officer, things like that. So until we get that, that's why potentially that update may not come at 7 o'clock. Could be later, could be earlier. We really don't know. We're kind of at the mercy of what Columbus decides. I've been looking at our live feed from our reporter that is in Columbus, and he's still based where that original press conference took place. I'm going to guess he's going to move eventually either to the police station or that other location that he had said. But you're looking right now, this is a live look at 70 at Mound Street where this shooting took place. The bulk of the investigation is a little further behind where we can see, but you're seeing some cars, some police crews actually leaving the scene right now. But that center point, I want to see if you can try and let's go here. Can you see them? Yep, you can see that. Okay, that's where I'm talking about. So that area is what I'm looking at. Let me try and zoom in a little bit more. It's going to be grainy here, but we're going to just try our best. Yeah, so right there in the center of your screen, that's where we've been trying to focus most of our attention on that investigation. You can see the whole area is blocked off. So again, this is not anticipated to reopen for a few more hours now, but of course, as soon as that opens or any additional updates are provided, we will bring those to you as soon as possible, both on air and online. All right, that's going to wrap up our digital stream here as we prepare for the potential next update to happen at 7 o'clock. For now, I'm Jeff Slauson, 19 News. Have a great day and great night. Much more to come, both on air and online. And of course, we will have 19 News at 7:30 kicking off over on the CW.
19 News, now streaming on Samsung Smart TV. Search for channel 1035.